Here's one of the biggest opportunities I see as an investor with ChatGPT. See, ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence tool which allows us to leverage some of the newest technologies and engines that are using a lot of processing power to process a lot of information that they find online. So when they find this information, instead of a human having to go through all that information, check it, make sure that it's accurate, make sure that it aligns with all the different parameters that you set, you can literally have a computer do this in seconds, and it's absolutely incredible. And so as an investor, when I see something like this, all of a sudden my wheels start turning a little bit, and I'm like, okay, what can I use this for? What application can I find for this specific tool in order to make me more money as an investor? There are 3 applications that I've found personally, and one of the first ones is pretty simple. It's more of like an analysis tool, right? So let's say I have a strategy, I have an investment strategy, I have something that I use to invest, and I can use AI as a supplement. It can supplement whatever you're already doing in order to make it more efficient. So if, for example, I have 100 Airbnbs or 1,000 Airbnbs, and I have all these different properties around the world, I can use AI to tell me what's going to be the most profitable thing to do. This means that I can literally leverage the power of technology and artificial intelligence to help me calculate or maybe even determine what might be the most profitable things to add to my Airbnb or maybe subtract. And so if I'm leveraging AI correctly, I could literally have ChatGPT generate a listing for me where I don't even have to go out there and type it out myself. I can ask ChatGPT, for example, hey, write me a listing that's gonna get me a ton of bookings, right? And so it's gonna go out and it's gonna search and it's gonna find what the most profitable or like buzzwords are in order to create a listing that's going to attract lots of people. So I can literally ask AI to go do all that hard work, do all that research. I'm not having to do that, and I'm using that to supplement my business. So if that's an investment for me, I can use ChatGPT to then scale my investment, make it more profitable, maybe just tweak a couple things, right? And I can also leverage this tool to know, okay, AI believes that saying XYZ is going to make this a more attractive listing. People are going to want to book here because of XYZ. And I can also see what things people might want to see on the property. Maybe they want to see a foosball table. Maybe they want to see lawn chairs outside. Maybe they want to see a fire pit, right? So AI can help us determine some of those things. So we can use it as a supplement, number 1. Number 2, you can use it as a replacement. So instead of me having somebody go out there, do all that research, find out what the best things are, write a script for me, I could literally replace all those roles with AI. So now, instead of me having maybe a script writing department in my business or a copywriting department, I could have AI replace that. Instead of me writing all my ads, I can have AI write all my ads for me, or whatever it is, the listing, ads. I could even take it to the next level and have AI generate scripts for videos or movies or whatever it is. AI is very powerful in that way because you can use it to replace some of those roles. First of all, you're going to save yourself a bunch of money. But second of all, as a business owner, you need to know that AI could potentially create something that's more viral or more attractive for customers to see than an actual person. And some people are kind of scared of that actually, because that technically means that technology becomes potentially more powerful than humans, right? So the way I see it is, the human mind, it's singular, right? You have one single human mind. This person can only draw from experiences that he's had. This person can only maybe produce information from other information that he's gathered, and he's pretty limited, right? He or she. But if you have AI, AI is not limited. AI is technically limited by technology, but for the most part, AI can access so much more data, so much more information than the human ever could in his whole lifetime. And so for me, it's kind of interesting because now, instead of me having to rely on just one person and one person's brain to do a role, what if I could supplement that person's brain with the entire internet? What if I could supplement that person's experiences with the entire internet? What if I could use AI to make that person work as well as 100 people, right? Now it gets interesting. And the third application that I see for AI is actually designing things. So there are many people out there who have already had the idea of designing, like, let's say a trading bot, right? Or using AI to design something that they use in their business. And so creating a trading bot with AI is a pretty clever idea. Now, the thing with that is you still do need a human element for a lot of things. So for example, trading, I have yet to see a profitable AI trading bot. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I believe in long-term profitability. And so to have long-term profitability, you have to have a track record. And so you have to use AI in a wise way where there is still a human element and you're able to create, let's say, a trading bot and still have a human interaction in that process that allows that trading bot to continue to be profitable. And also you want to have some sort of like tripwire in the software where, hey, if this happens, we just want to close out all of our trades. We want to get out of all the trades. We want to make sure we clear that process and reset and restart all over again, because sometimes AI can go down a train of thought, and if it just keeps going and going and going, that could put your account at risk. So those are just the things that I've seen. However, I do believe it's a great tool to use to design things. So you could even design something like a PowerPoint or a video or a script or a graphic or whatever it is, but we've literally seen AI write code for things. And so now you can start thinking about writing code for different softwares or different tools that you need in your business. It doesn't have to be a trading software. It could be simply a photo editing tool, or it could be a tool that allows you to calculate your taxes, right? There's so many different applications, but that design element of AI is amazing because that cuts down time tremendously. I know a lot of organizations have already been using similar structures like this, where if they need to create something on a consistent basis, like let's say you have a company that needs to spin up a server consistently and it does that once a week. Well, the developers can actually write an automation that's going to do all of that for them. So they're not going to have to go through that process over and over and over again every single week. That would be a waste of manpower. They can have AI go through that whole process, set everything up for them, and get it up and running within 15 to 30 minutes. Now that's a clever use of AI because that allows them to leverage that human capital where it really matters. And then the mundane tasks or the design tasks, for example, maybe they're not even difficult, they might be easy. But if you can have AI do all that for you, that becomes a really, really powerful way to leverage artificial intelligence and potentially make your business even more profitable. So for me, I see it as a huge opportunity, not only to replace some of those roles, to supplement some of those roles, but also to design really cool things to use in my business and in my investment portfolio. I know that AI is going to completely change the world. I don't think that we're going to head in the other direction and shy away from AI. I think we're just going to keep going and going and going. So if we can hop on that wave and if we can leverage what's going on in that industry, I think it's going to be super beneficial. And I think the people that learn AI the quickest and learn how to leverage it the best are going to be the ones that make the most money off of it. So anyways, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.